Okay, what's up, Tycoon? Super excited for today's video. We are going ahead and give an update on the futures. All right, we're looking at forward/ES, starting on our monthly chart. Okay, so we're going to start off with a little bit more of a macro perspective, and I'm going to show you guys some signs that we may be getting a nice dead cat bounce. And if we do get this bounce, it doesn't mean that the pain is over. All right. If we look down here at our relative strength index, that's going to be the first thing we'll look at. We have a what's known as a falling triangle. Okay, or a descending triangle. This is a bearish pattern, right? And you're going to see if we break below right around 43 on the RSI, right? That's going to indicate that we could head back down lower, potentially to some oversold levels on 30. All right. Now, one thing that's a little bit bullish, all right, is we are approaching our 50 SMA on the monthly chart, right? So look at this level right here. It's going to be a key area right around 3,500, where we may see a nice bounce in the market. All right. We had the initial bearish divergence here and here, all right, where we're making a high and then a higher high. We made a high and then a lower high here. This was a nice indicator, that a lot of people were looking at to say maybe it's time to take some profits. Okay, maybe we're going to get a a little bit of a pullback in this bull market. All right. So that's the first thing we're looking at. I do want to highlight this slight volume gap right here. Volume is pretty weak right here. The way price is going to work is you're going to move from high volume nodes down to high volume nodes. All right. This is why there's certain analysts saying that we could come down to about the 3,200 range. If you're watching CNBC or anything like that, there's a few people suggesting we may drop to those levels. All right. We're going to go ahead and look at the weekly chart now. All right, and we'll pull that up and we'll change our drawing set to the weekly. And we have some more patterns that we can see here. Okay. These are our pre-pandemic highs down here. Okay. Right around this level. And again, close to that 3,200 range. All right. So this is really big support level right around 3,400. This yellow box right here. Okay. This is our volume gap. Right. We'll go ahead and highlight that and take a look at the volume profile. Now, again, the reason I really like looking at this is because it's going to show you the volume by price. Okay. Everything over here is volume by price. Most people are familiar with volume by time. All right. Now, what we're seeing is an acceleration of volume above the volume average. All right. On our weekly chart. And we're seeing sharp sell offs as a result of that. Okay. So don't be surprised, we're trading in this bearish channel right now. All right. And we got rejected. We tried to bounce here at the halfway part of this channel and we ended up just heading lower. Right. So why am I a little bit bullish? Well, look at where we're at. We're right here at the 200 SMA, the 200 simple moving average on our weekly chart. This has been historically a nice little bounce zone. All right. We also have some bullish divergence forming. I'll go ahead and take my face out the way so you guys can see it, right? And it's right here on our relative strength index. Notice here we made a low and a lower low, and we had a low and an equal low right here. And then we had a very, very strong rally to the top of this bearish channel. Well, what we're seeing now is we have a low, we have a lower low, or you could call it a low here and a lower low. And again, we're seeing that divergence where we have a low and a higher low here now. So this is what's known as bullish divergence, indicating we may see some bullish activity in the future. We have bullish divergence. We have our 200 SMA. We're bouncing off of that potentially. Okay, we found some support there, and that's right around where we closed. We have to be cautious of this volume gap, all right, because price is going to move quickly through these areas. So we're either going to find some support here and bounce, right, or we're going to move sharply, possibly to test those pre-pandemic highs that I showed you guys. All right. So there's many ways you could play this, but I just want people to be prepared. And even if we do get a bounce, we have to look to see if we're going to get rejected here along the middle of this trend line. And if we are able to climb past that, it is possible we could head up towards the top of this bearish channel for a third rejection. We've got rejected once here, twice here, 3 times right here. The more times you test something, the weaker it gets. I would look to see possibly, if we're able to get above here for a look above and fail, and then to enter back into the channel, as I don't think we'll be seeing all-time highs anytime soon. But What I do have to say is that they are holding an emergency Fed meeting Monday. And let's say they come out and say, "Whoa, we were too aggressive. The economy is collapsing, and we need to, go ahead and let you guys know that we're going to slow down the rate hikes." All right, the market can interpret that as bullish, and you could see a nice pop. All right, so if you made it this far in the video, go ahead and like the video, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let me know your thoughts below. Do we get a dead cat bounce? Or is the pain going to continue, and are we going to blow through this volume gap and head to the pre-pandemic highs? Let me know in the comments below. I'm out.